You guys know I don't do many unboxings in this channel anymore. But this is my most anticipated knife of 2022 to date. So my unboxing knife was the Spyderco Paramilitary 3. You guys don't know what it is, but I do. Ooh. Okay, so this is a Ferrum Forge model, which may be some of my favorite knife models in existence. Starting with the the Malice. I fell in love with the Malice. I fell in love with the Falcon. I wish I could get my hands on another Falcon, but this is the Ferrum Forge Allurus, or Allurus. We're gonna call it the Allurus. Got some salt packets or silicon packets, some stickers, and the knife, and that is it. This comes directly from Ferrum Forge. I purchased it, but it does come directly from Ferrum Forge, and my goodness. Okay, so let's take a minute to appreciate just this. This, the Ferrum Forge Allurus, has contoured scales, and everything is rounded off, but it does come to like an edge right here, so it's not like a perfect round. In the pictures, I thought it was going to be like rounded off completely, but this makes a lot more sense. The pocket clip, while generic, definitely seems to work, and it's short, and it's deep, well, not deep carry, but there's not much sticking out there. And it's not placed on the frame lock itself, which is a good thing. You can already see here we have an over travel stop, which I'm assuming includes a stainless steel lock bar insert. Let's take a look here. Oh man, look at that carbon fiber. Yes, I went for the carbon fiber version. I don't normally go for the up version, but this is intended to be a keeper. The scales form their own backspacer right here. Looks super, super sick. The centering came, I turned it around because I'm checking myself. It actually seems ever so slightly off, but only because you're inspecting it, right? If you weren't actually inspecting it, it may not be. I think it's favoring a little bit to the left, but again, not the end of the world. It might just be a pivot. The pivot right here on the show side is small, discreet, in a shape that it's not gonna ever spin on you, which is fantastic, and just really classy looking. And then take a look at this tumbled finish. Oh my. Oh, this is really cool. And if you can't tell, there's some contouring, but they actually did a very, very light, almost angular change, maybe a filleting going on through here. I wouldn't call it quite a chamfer, but my gosh. Yeah, I'm a Spyderco fanboy and a Ferrum Forge fanboy. And you guys are saying, open the damn knife already. Well, here you go. Oh no. So, in the non-choked up position, the handles, I am going to be honest, feel a little narrow. But that's for me. I mean, it feels comfortable. You're locked in and it feels good. But what I'm assuming in typical Ferrum Forge style, yep, feels fantastic in the choked up position. And my goodness, is that nice. There is no back and forth, no up and down, super solid lockup going on here. Action. I wouldn't call it drop shut. I didn't really give it a chance. It's not drop shut, but it's going to break in immaculately. You can feel that. And the lock bar is super tight. You can reverse flick it off with the blade. I'm sure I can do that without gloves. It's actually easier with your skin than it is with the rubber gloves. But let's take a look at this blade. Completely sterile on the show side. How freaking cool is that? It's got this, what is that? Is that kind of like just like a regular stone wash? It's like a stone wash and a blasted finish, it almost looks like. Is that gorgeous? And then the only thing you have on the blade right here is this 20 CV. My gosh. Oh boy. This is special. So what they did do that's really cool is they're putting the lock bar relief on the inside, so you don't have to worry about, you know, just kind of sticking out there. And what I've noticed with external lock bar reliefs is that when you're pulling them in and out of your pocket, it kind of collects lint right there. Not an issue other than you have to pick the lint out. But cool thing is when it's on the inside, you don't have to do that. There is no internal milling, which is, I would be curious if the non-carbon fiber model has internal milling or not, because this actually takes away some of your ability to mill out the inside because you have to create a pocket for the carbon fiber to lay. But if that didn't exist, does that one have milling on the inside? I'm not sure. Let's see here. We have a stop pin construction. Yep, there's a stop pin with shouldering right there. As you can see, and this is running on bearings. So this is your standard frame lock. Okay, let's start off with that. But the blade stock to start with looks extremely thin. Let's take a look. Here it is compared to the PM or the Para 3. If I had to guess, this blade stock's coming in 120, maybe even less, creating a laser beam-like edge. Ugh. Let's go get something to cut. Okay, so let's start off with some regular printer paper. Man. See how smooth that is? I'm going slow. If I wanted to frickin' just right through it, right? But when you go slow, you can really feel how sharp a knife is, because if you're going slow and you don't have that burr completely removed, it's going to want to catch. This one, shablam. So I don't know who the OEM is for this. I've been looking. I don't know if it's just Ferrum Forge themselves. I don't know what kind of setup he's got anymore. But they did fantastic with this. And I have to believe that it's Ferrum Forge. When you get the Ferrum Forge, say Falcon, for example, I don't know that that was created. I know it was designed by Ferrum Forge. I don't know that the production models or anything like that, what they had going on, but their detents, they designed them, are wicked strong. And this is no exception. Full disclosure, you're not gonna see it, but I actually failed the flip first out of the box. 1, 2, it's just, I didn't expect that strong of a detent. I haven't held a Ferrum Forge in a while. But as you can see, it's not like unbearable. You can definitely get at it, and it's not gonna become tiresome or anything like that. But oh, does this feel good. All right, get some cardboard going on here. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna be fun. Being that this is the most anticipated knife for me this year, why don't you let me know in the comments below what's your most anticipated knife, and if you got it, let me know what you thought. That's all I got for you guys. This is my first impressions on the Ferrum Forge Allurus. You guys stay sharp, stay safe, and have a great freaking rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, guys.